Oh my God, we got some Jazz basketball, and boy, we got some changes. I see. Hometown hero Keontae George obviously starting, but Bryce is back in, and Cody Williams gets a start. I wonder why. I wonder why. Let's be really honest. Cody Williams probably deserves a start. He's been playing really well lately, played some good defense. Um, the other part that is also linked into that might have an effect on the game is the fact that the Jazz are looking to tank, at least from what I see, from what I hear, what everybody's saying out on the internet. The Jazz are looking to tank, and it's one of those situations whereby maybe the Jazz are this is their way of doing it. But I'm gonna go with the first one. I truly do believe that the Utah Jazz right now, they are trying to play the best possible team that they can, whilst at the same time developing guys. And that's the situation that I think that we have here. The game is about to get started. Okay. Game's going started. Let me just sort out a few little logistical stuff. There we go. All right, Mavs get the tip off. Anthony Davis is back, though. That is not going to be good. Last time Jazz got the win, Anthony Davis was out injured. That's Max Christie there getting a bucket. He hits first blood. Jazz get the ball back. And now Keontae gets an opportunity to set things up. Pass it to Bryce. Bryce there to Cody. Back to Keontae. Kevin Love with a three. No. Not a three there, but that's fine. After that game yesterday, that was a really thrilling game yesterday that we had against OKC. Jazz really close, put in a great effort. I gotta say that, but just wasn't there enough to be able to get past OKC. I definitely think the Jazz had an opportunity to win it throughout moments in the game. A few lapses in defense, not being clinical. Keontae George with a three. It's a miss. Cody Williams gets the rebound. Lowry with a three. And there we go. The first three of the game. To all the new watchers and viewers, every time is a three. We give and some clapping and cheering for three. Let me turn the volume down on that one. That one was pretty loud. Yeah. All right. Cooper Flag getting a bucket. It's a three by Cody. Another miss there. All right. Anthony Davis out. Pass to Max Christie with a three. That is a miss there. And Keontae George gets the ball. He brings the ball up. He's on the other side of the court now. Passes it to Kevin Love. Kevin Love hits a three. It's a miss there for the Jazz. Jazz not doing well on the misses. Only Lowry has managed to get the Jazz some points, and he knocked down a three earlier on. Then we had a shot by Max Christie, and then Cooper Flag got a shot there for the Dallas Mavericks. Right now, Mavs winning 6-3 to Utah. Make that 8-3 to Utah, courtesy of Anthony Davis there. I mean, we got a little over 9 minutes left in this first quarter. Looks like a timeout is being called by Will Hardy, and completely understandable. Jazz not really just it's not looking good now for the Jazz. Gotta say that. Everything is really being controlled by the Dallas Mavericks at this point. And yeah, you just wouldn't have expect that, especially with the way how the Jazz play the last time that they went up against the Dallas Mavericks. So they've got to sort themselves out. They got to get stuff going. But we'll kind of take it from there. But yeah, um, I will be right back. It's just really a quick one. I need to just get some water. I forgot to get some before I started, and I ended up starting the stream a lot later than I had initially planned. But I'll be right back. Literally 30 seconds. Okay. Got this. Oh, I forgot one more thing. How can I forget this? Yeah. Now I'm jazzed up. I'm ready to go. Okay. Surprised this game is still on break. No, nevertheless, it's probably close to coming back on right now. Shout out there to the one person there that's watching the stream. Much appreciated. Let me know what you think of the game so far. Who do you got to win the game? Are you a Jazz fan? Or are you a Mavs fan? Jazz or Mavs? Jazz or Mavs? All right. Game's getting ready to start right now. All right, Jazz get the ball back. Kevin Love there with the ball. Hopefully, the Jazz could use this opportunity to reset, do what they need to do, and get back in this game. Kevin Love there with the shimmy. He gets a hook. Nice one there by Kevin Love. Oof. He looks like he pulled something, Kevin Love there. Completely understand. Kevin Love there, only a couple years younger than myself. I know how that is on the body. Oh, it's an open three for Cooper Flag. And there's a three. First three for the Dallas Mavericks. There goes a two. A nice little dunk there by Lowry Marketing. Dallas 11, Jazz 7. Anthony Davis there, missing there with a layup. Bryce Sensabaugh with an open three. And Bryce drains an open three. That's what we want from Bryce. Bryce, baby. Cool as a cucumber there for Bryce. All right, Cooper Flag brings the ball up now. Keontae George is being tossed with him. I remember that matchup last time. Keontae George could do nothing against Cooper Flag. Oh, and that's just easy there for Cooper Flag. Puts that body on Keontae, brushes him away, gets the space, hits the mid-range jumper basically from the free throw line. Bryce Sensabaugh on the other end does the same thing. Jazz now down by 1. Mavs 13, Dallas 12. Anthony Davis with a 3. That's a miss. Jazz get another bite at the cherry, and they have an opportunity to take the lead. Let's go, Jazz. All right, Kevin Love here, passing it. Sets up Cody Williams. Jazz take the lead for the first time in the game. And that's first couple of points there for Cody Williams. He gets to start. This is the first start Cody Williams has had this season. You know what? Cody definitely deserves some love. Like, I know I said at the beginning of the game about Cody Williams starting and what that might mean. Of course, you naturally think that it's the tank, but he has been playing well lately, and he gets another dunk, Cody Williams. And you gotta give him some praise there, Cody, because he's been playing good defensively. Let's see how he does with him getting a start. Ace Bailey, he didn't have a good last game. I thought they was going really easy on the minutes. I didn't even really notice him that much in terms of minutes, to be honest. Um, but when I heard some of the analysis earlier on this morning and at lunchtime, and I heard that it's just that he wasn't defending the way in which they needed him to defend. Maybe it was a bit too early to ask him to kind of come back. Probably wasn't at 100%. Well, he probably was at 100%, but again, when it comes to like game fitness, he probably wasn't all there. So that's one of those things to really kind of think about. Okay, game is on break again. Let me make sure that, all right, I'm fully live on the game right now. I'm just going to promote the stream, um, and we can continue talking some basketball. Give me a sec. All right, I promoted the stream. You guys promote the stream, share, like. Those things help as well. And if you do like the content, subscribe to the channel. So you got 3 people there in the chat. Who you cheering for? A Utah Jazz fan, or if you're new, put who you're voting for. If you're a subscriber, I'm assuming you're a Utah Jazz fan, or you just like watch along content. But I'm let me know your thoughts. We know Yusuf Nurkic is out for today's game. I do like his outfit that he's got, man. Like that's a nice suit there. All right, Clay Thompson is in the game. Still got Anthony Davis in the game. He comes out with a fadeaway and gets the teardrop. And Anthony Davis gets it on that one. All right, we got Kyle Filipowski in the game. He played a little bit in the last game, but supposedly got taken out because of what just wasn't playing well. Keontae there with a 3. That's not a good one there. Keontae gets a steal though, courtesy of some. Oh, Cody! Nice one there by Cody Williams. Cody Williams there playing like pretty well. Nice one, Cody. All right. Mavs ball now. Anthony Davis has got it. Good defense there by Lowry. Oh, he just too much there. Lowry too much there for AD. Lowry trying to go for a 3. Nah, I'm tongue tied. Hey D-Rom, what's up, man? Yeah, I know you. I know you. You're kind of a regular. Yeah. So when you say looking around, I'm like, yeah, So I know if I'm going live, most of the time, like you'll pop in, see what I'm saying, even if you don't say anything, But hey, thanks for the comment, much appreciated. I hope you enjoy the game. If you are watching it, if you're not, that's fine. Like I'm gonna be telling you guys the score. Jazz right now in the lead, 18-15, at least from where I am watching it on TV, with a little over 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Jazz playing like pretty well so far. Cody Williams, I gotta say, I've been pretty impressed by. Nailed down those couple of dunks. Oh, it's another steal there by the Jazz. Keontae George getting the steal and gets a dunk. No misses with the dunk, but then Isaiah gets the layup after the Keontae George missed dunk. But that is absolutely fine. Absolutely fine on that one. All right, Isaiah looks like he's going to be playing point. All right, Keontae George gets the ball from Isaiah, and it's a foul. Oh, and he gets the bucket as well. I like that. I like that from Key. Yeah, you know what? We got to give Key a round of applause. Gets the bucket, do the contact, don't play Thompson, and he's going to go to the line to shoot one. That's nice. That's nice. That's what you want. All right, Keontae George shoots. Makes that one. Jazz 25, Dallas Mavericks 17. The Jazz are really got a lead now. Kyle Anderson comes into this game too. Jazz really rotating now. I like that. Oh, Kyle Filipowski gets a steal, and Filipowski gets a layup. Filipowski getting some points there. Good for him. That last game against OKC was not a good one for him, but completely understand it. He's playing out of position most of the time. Again, Jazz playing some pretty good defenses. An open three by the Dallas Mavericks. Oh, nice one there by Cody. Cody there with those long octopus type arms getting the rebound. Oh, Jazz turnover. Oh, Isaiah and Kyle Anderson just not connecting. It's just all over the place. Will Hardy's like, no, guys, it came off a Jazz player. Jazz up by 10, by the way. 27 for the Jazz, 17 for the Dallas Mavericks. Just a lot of missed shots. When it's on a break, I'll take a look at some of the stats, and then we can kind of go through those together on what that looks like. It's a three by the Dallas Mavericks, and it's another miss. It's another turnover there by the Jazz. Jazz getting really sloppy right now. Klay Thompson there with a mid-range shot. Nice one there by Klay. All right. Isaiah Collier there with the ball. We pass it to Key. Keontae George out there with a floater. Puts the lead 29-19. Cooper Flag has got the ball now. Cooper Flag there. It's a three by Klay Thompson. Oof. Oh, listen, you know what that means. We got to be fair. Got to be fair. Shout out to Klay Thompson. Isaiah Collier there with a nice layup. 31 for the Jazz. 22 for the Mavs. 2.5 minutes to go. All right, Mavs got the ball now. Klay Thompson's got it. Oh, I think it's going to be Jazz. Is that Jazz ball? I think it's going to be Jazz ball. It looked like it went off Keontae, but the look on Klay Thompson's face says, "Hey, yeah, it did come off of him." All right, Keontae George is out the game right now. Cody Williams is out the game right now. We got Isaiah, we got Lowry, we got Taylor, and both Kyles are in the game. Filipowski and Anderson. All right, someone's called for a foul. That's a foul on Dallas. I need to take a look at the names because Oh, but then that's a breakaway. Mavs there with a shot. Klay Thompson there with another miss. They get another shot. We have to stop the second chance opportunities. Come on, guys. You have to stop those second chance opportunities. 22 for the Dallas Mavericks, 31 for the Jazz. Jazz playing pretty well so far. All right, Cooper Flag has got the ball now. He passes it to Daniel Gafford. Oh, it's another slip up. Cooper Flag with a three. Oh, he hits a three. Woof. Oh, that time, that one deserves the mega horn. All right, Kyle Anderson has got it. Come on, slow-mo. Slow-mo out there to Isaiah with a three. Now, that one's not a good one. Isaiah misses with the three. And we got Cooper Flag again with the ball now. Slow-mo's going to have to do something. Oh, Kyle Anderson with a steal. That was too easy. Taylor Hendricks with a three. Taylor Hendricks drains a three. Jazz up by 9, 34-25. Like this is, that's an easy one there by Brandon Williams. He gets a bucket. Sorry, not Brandon Williams. Caleb Martin there with a bucket. All right, we got Kyle Anderson. No, Kyle Filipowski to Kyle Anderson. We got that Kyle on Kyle action. Isaiah Collier goes around the screen, sets up Lowry with a three. No, that's a miss. We got 30 seconds to go. Dallas Mavericks have the ball. And Brandon Williams there, he gets a layup. Jazz there, 34. Dallas Mavericks, 29. Jazz are only up by 5. At one point, they had a lead by 10, missing a few shots. All right, Isaiah's got to start to do something now. We got 6 seconds on the shot clock. Isaiah to Taylor Hendricks. Taylor Hendricks with an open three, but misses it. And the Jazz go up after the first quarter by 5. Good first quarter from the Jazz. It could have been better, not going to lie. There's some shots there that they really should have just kind of buried. But that's fine. They're in the lead. They scored over 30 points in a quarter, and they just managed to keep the Dallas Mavericks under 30 points, and that's always a plus. So yeah. So let me share my screen, and then we'll go through what stats look like from here. So let me change my layout slightly, and then we're gonna share my screen. All right. So you can see this, right? These are the stats here so far. Dallas Mavericks on the left, Jazz on the right. Field goal percentage, pretty good for both teams right now. 57% for the Jazz, 54% for the Dallas Mavericks. Good on both sides. Obviously, with Jazz slightly better. 3-point shot. This is the problem. Now, the Jazz only have made 3 out of 12. 25%, not good enough. The Mavs, this is kind of league average, like 38%. That's decent. That's what you want. Jazz are got to do a lot better. I think they got guys that can shoot the 3-point shot. Again, it's just the consistency to it, and that is the problem. And that's something that we don't see a lot of with the Jazz, at least what I noticed this season. Bryce Sensabaugh is the biggest one that I've seen this season where it's been like, bro, what happened? Because you were like so much better than this. But we just haven't seen that. The reboundings are about equal. Assists are around equal. Turnovers, Jazz have a little bit less with 3 compared to 5. And then the points in the paint, 24. This is something that when Jazz are playing well, it's because they're scoring a lot of points in the paint. And that's their game. I think that's why they tried to expand it out by shooting the 3 ball a little bit more, but it's something that they struggle with. And then you got the points per possession. Jazz there with 1.29 points per possession, which is good. It's good. Again, that largest lead by 10. The Jazz have, allowed that to fade away. Now it's only a lead of 5. But it is going to be Jazz ball right now. So the game is coming back on. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and then we can start to talk about the second quarter, which literally feels like these quarters are flying by right now. So Lowry right there passes to Bryce. Come on, Bryce. It's Bryce baby time. No, it isn't. You pass it to Lowry. Lowry goes past Cooper Fly, rises up. Doesn't manage to get it. Kyle Anderson close to getting the rebound on that one. All right, Cooper Flag passes out to Ryan Nembhard, who's now on the court. I thought Ryan Nembhard would have gotten a start in this game, but obviously not. Ryan Nembhard, he's looking to try to set things up. He sets it up for Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson there with a 3. That is mega horn time. All right, Jazz ball. Isaiah Collier versus Ryan Nembhard, and whoa. You could see the difference there between the two. Isaiah Collier looks so big in comparison to Ryan Nembhard, who I think is like my size, like height wise. It looks like I could hardly see Ryan Nembhard. I think he's like 5'11", 6 foot. Going up against Isaiah Collier looks significantly taller than him. Significantly. All right. Well, at the line right now, Larry Market is at the line shooting 2. He makes the first one. Can he make the second? He makes the second, and the Jazz are up by 4, but that lead of 5 that we had at the beginning of the second quarter is getting shaven down, like just by the Dallas Mavericks knocking down those threes. The Jazz have to be a lot more consistent. That is what I need. Klay Thompson with another 3. Guys, you got to stop him from taking threes. It's a miss, but I think we're a little bit unlucky. Isaiah Collier putting the afterburners on, trying to set things up. Pass it to Kyle Anderson. Slow-mo. Doesn't manage to drain it. And Cooper Fly gets the rebound. Ryan Nembhard with a 3. That's a miss. Jazz get another bite at the cherry. Again, that rebound there by Kyle Anderson. Bryce Sensabaugh there with a floater. Oh, man. Jazz missing that time. Come on. Bryce has got to do a lot better job. Even the announcers kind of slightly start to talk about it. Those kind of floaters, those ones that are like almost damn near under the basket, like within 5-10 feet of the basket, he's got to be draining those. About Ryan Nembhard to Klay Thompson now. All right, Bryce, go. Watch out for the screen, Bryce. Oh, it looks like that's a foul on, I think, Daniel Gafford for the legal screen. Stop the way how we stop Bryce. Jazz still up by 4, 36-32. 9 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Shout out to the 6 people that are watching the stream. Much appreciated. Oh, looks like we got a couple of changes here. We got Walter Clayton Jr.'s in the game. And I think the reason for that is the Jazz do need some scoring. Jazz have not scored in a while. Walter Clayton, who had a great game the last game. Oh, that's a 3 by Cooper Flag. It's a miss, though. The Jazz really need to kind of get things going. It's a 3 by Kevin Love. Oh, that's nothing but air on that one. What is going on? You have, like, both teams have not scored in at least, 2 minutes? Like, it hasn't been great. Larry Marketing coming out of the game. I'm assuming Kyle Filipowski is coming back in. I think Kevin Love is playing small ball 5. Oh, no, Taylor Hendricks is going to come back in. It's a 3 by the Dallas Mavericks. No, that goes out. I think that came off the Jazz. Yes, it did. All right, Najee Marshall for the Dallas Mavericks coming into the game, or back into the game, let's say. It's a three by the Mavs. Oh, they get the rebound. Guys, we got to do better. Ryan Nemhart in the corner. He's going to look to try to set things up. Goes round. Cam Christie. It's an open three by Nemhart. Kyle Anderson there to Bryce. Bryce, Jazz overall are just like, we got to just get something. Come on now. None of these teams have scored. Like, it's just misses upon misses upon misses. What is going on? Guys, somebody get a dunk? Taylor Hendricks with a three. It's a miss. Like, what are we doing? Can someone get a layup? Both teams right now suck bad. I was about to say a few things that I didn't want to say, but both teams, like, terrible. No team could score right now. Like, what? Like, what is going on? Kevin Love at the very least gets fouled trying to get it in, and he's going to go to the line. And finally, the Jazz are going to get some points. Hopefully. All right, yes, finally, the deadlock has been broken. Kevin Love there gets a bucket. 37 for the Jazz, 32 for the Dallas Mavericks. And at least the Jazz are back up by 5 with 8 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter. All right, he gets the second one. Jazz up by 6 right now, which is really good as far as I'm concerned. All right, it's a 3 by Walter Clayton. It's a miss. Taylor Ock. Walter, be quiet, Alexa. Oh, for crying out bloody loud. It's another miss by the Jazz. Oh, and that's a foul on the Jazz, on the Dallas Mavericks. I think that time Keontae George. Jazz up by 6, but I think Max Christie's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, Max Christie drills the first one. And the Mavs got some points now. We do have a change there. I could see in the corner that we've got Filipowski coming into the game for Taylor Hendricks. Taylor Hendricks not been great. Not been great for Taylor this season. He's had one, like, I would say, really like good game where I'm like, okay, that's what I want to see more from Taylor. And I think that was might have been his birthday. Like his brother was there, like his mom was there. But besides that, there haven't been a lot of impressive games by Taylor Hendricks. But shout out to Walter Clayton Jr. He gets a 3 there, giving the Dallas Mavericks 34. And then the Mavs miss another 3. Can the Jazz get something in this next play here? We do have a comment here in the chat. Just gonna check that out. Who is it? Argis 11. Walt, oh yeah, Walt's the guy. Walt's the guy. When he hit that 3, sweet, absolute sweet. Because honestly, Argis, like long term, I think that's gonna be the like Walt will be in the starting 5. Now, whether he finishes the game or gets like a lot of minutes, I don't know what that looks like, but I could see him and Keontae starting at the 1 and 2 respectively. Ace Bailey at the 3, Lowry at the 4, and Walker Kessler at the 5. That's how I see it. Because obviously I think it was when Ace Bailey really bulks up. Um, he's already got the size and length. I feel to be able to compete against other guys there that are bigger than him. Um, and I think like him playing with Lowry will be really good. And Walker, we've seen what he's been able to do before he got injured. You just hope that next season, fingers crossed, he'll be back. Oh, and signed up for a long-term deal, and then we could see what this team like really has. But I expect Walt at some point in the future to be starting at the one with Keontae, and then both of them could just switch if need be whilst playing on the court. Maybe some plays Walt brings it up, other plays Keontae brings it up, and then Walt comes in at the two. But that 3-point shot from Walt, like as long as he keeps that, like he is always going to have a place in the NBA, especially within this team. I tell you that. So we got 7 people there watching the stream. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. I think this is probably one of the largest amount of people I've seen watching the stream in a while. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Like, are you rooting for the Jazz? Are you rooting for the Mavs? Have you got money on the game? I get a lot of that all the time. Like, someone's got their parlay. They need a certain amount of players to score a certain amount or don't score a certain amount. Let me know your thoughts. At least while the game is on break right now. But I love how this game is going. To be really frank, and I think the Jazz could get the win out of this. And if they do, they'll be 13-24, and the Mavs will be 14-23. So the Mavs will still be ahead, just, but we'll have to see. Right, looks like the game's coming back on now. They're doing a little video package there for Colin Sexton, who we're probably going to be going up against on Saturday with the Charlotte Hornets. And Charlotte, like, even though you look at the amount of losses that they have, like, they got some nice pieces there. Cam Christie shooting a free throw. I think maybe that was a technical free throw. I think that was a technical free throw. Yeah, it was. Now Dallas get the ball back, unfortunately. Okay, Audrey's 11 says, I think less important to me than starting or not is just how naturally Walter and Keontae play off of each other. Not being able to shoot makes both a threat off ball, which is huge. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we haven't really seen a lot of Walt and Key play with one another. And that's the part, like, I don't know. That's why I think, like, naturally, like, at least the beginning of the season, and I would say even now, like, I prefer the Isaiah Keontae partnership together, because when they play together, like, it looks better. Even though I think that Isaiah's improved on his shooting, it yeah, like, it's not on the same level as Walt, in my opinion. I think if you gave Walt some of the open looks that Isaiah's had, like, I think Walt would bury a lot more of them, and that's what it is. But I think with if both of them could develop some type of chemistry, like, yeah, I think that'd be it. Though, for them being able to play off of one another, it could be really advantage to the Jazz. Could be really good, and you could still have Isaiah there to bring in something a little bit different. I mean, Will Hardy's already talked about how he uses Isaiah as in a way to act as a change of pace, and he could still be used as that. Or we might have a game where Isaiah might be a better option depending on who we're going up against. So yeah, but no, great point there, RJs. So game is on break right now. Let me. I think there's another comment there. So RJs goes on to say, yeah, teams crowd the paint with Zay, in which can be frustrating. Yup. And I think that because they know that, like, if you let Isaiah Collier just drive to the basket, like, it doesn't even matter if they're bigger than him. Like, sometimes I just see him just barreling down, just as like a tank, and like that's why a lot of times he just passes it out to the corner. Um, yeah, like yeah, if I think that's going to be the key thing. Maybe in the second half of the season, like after the All Star break, maybe that's something that we're probably going to be. We'll end up seeing more of Walter and key play, because like if they could develop chemistry, then that's what you would want, because both of them do like similar things. Both of them both play the one and the two. Um, it would just make it really easy on the Jazz, like really, really easy. Then it wouldn't really matter who kind of starts at the point, like because it doesn't matter. Like both are perfectly capable of bringing the ball up. Both are perfectly capable of passing the ball, and both will be perfectly capable of shooting. Argis also goes on to say, I do like the spacing of Walt and Keontae. Yeah, and I think that is because I think playing as the two guard, naturally, you want to be able to get yourself in the space. And I think because both of them know that, like they just instinctively know how to do that without trying. And I'm hoping that also factors into the chemistry part. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed on that one. Hold on, what is? Looks like there was a challenge. I think Brandon Williams like slipped, and they try to say it was the Jazz. Oh, nice one there for the Jazz for getting that one. All right, looks like it's going to be Jazz ball. Jazz up by 10, which is good to see, and they've got the ball right now with 5 minutes 50 seconds to go. 45 for the Jazz, 35 for the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavs are nice little pass there by Walter Clayton to Kevin Love. And Argis, we're going to get more of an opportunity to see Walt and Keontae play together. It's the part I really like. All right, Ryan Nemhart with the ball. Nemhart out there to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson with a missed three. Oh, good attempted rebound there by Walt. Walt out there to Keontae. Keontae there to Filipowski, and Filipowski gets fouled. He's going to go to the line. That's really good. Nice little play there by the Jazz. Pass and move. Good play between everyone in that play. Like everybody was getting a touch on that one. All right, Filipowski. Like he should make both of these, and as I speak, he misses the first one. Like he's gonna make the second one. He's kind of like Nurkic in that he will miss one and get the second one. Cody Williams coming in the game as well. Again, he does make the second one. Kyle Filipowski, which is great. Jazz up by 11 right now, 46-35, with 5 minutes 10 seconds to go. Anthony Davis also back into the game. And he goes for a layup and misses. He's got to watch out, Davis. He looked like he'd injured himself on that one. Walt there with a three. Walt there with a corner three. Good assist there by Lowry. And Arges, I think we are seeing some really good play here between this lineup. I really like this. Oh, that's a three there. And you know what? I've been slacking on my channel duties. Three for the Jazz, and then all right, Keontae now brings the ball up to Lowry to flip, and that Jazz get another set of points. 51 for the Jazz, 38 for the Dallas Mavericks. 4 minutes 10 seconds to go. Oh, what do we got now? Whistles blown. We got something. They call it a 3-second violation on. Who do they call it on? They're just showing us highlights from the that last three by Walt. It's 3 seconds on the Jazz. Klay Thompson shooting one, makes it. And I think that was Cody Williams staying in the key for a bit too long. I think that's the first time in a while I've seen them call a 3-second violation. Huh. I guess you got to play within the rules. All right, Anthony Davis with the ball now. He's at the top of the key. Passes to Ryan Nembhard. Nembhard there to the corner. Passes it to another corner. Cooper Flag there. Cuts. He tries to go for a floater. Anthony Davis with the miss. Oh, nice one there. Good play there by Cody Williams, putting the Jazz in a great position to get the ball. And it's a breakaway from the Jazz, and everybody gets a touch on that. Lowry ends up finishing. But it's a combination between Walt, Lowry, and Kyle Filipowski playing really well. Like the Jazz are playing really, really, really well right now. 53 for the Jazz, 39 for the Dallas Mavericks. That great form and the confidence from playing against the champs yesterday, I think that they could feel it. Look at Cody. Cody getting on the floor. Cody doing really well just to get a hand on it. And just really good team play. I'm liking this Jazz team. Like I wish we could be a lot more consistent by it, but I think what we're seeing really now is there are guys kind of showing up on a regular basis besides Lowry and Keontae George. And at the very least in this game, it's got to be Filipowski looks good, Walter Clayton looks good. I'd say Isaiah Collier looks good. And Cody Williams looks good, who I've been quite frequent of criticizing, but he's been pretty good this season, and he's been great in this game. All right, Jazz up by 14. They just finished having a little timeout, and we got to get in a halftime with a respectable amount, I say. All right, still there are no changes. We still got Walt, Keontae, Kyle Filipowski, Cody, and Larry Markkinen. Oh, good defense there. Perfect zone defense. Perfect. Like, I could see the shape. I love that. Jazz there playing some really good defense. Oh, Filipowski's on the ground. It's a steal there by the Dallas Mavericks. Daniel Gafford. Oh, Anthony Davis there gets the dunk. That's unfortunate. But that's fine. 41 for the Dallas Mavericks, 53 for the Jazz. Jazz are going to get something here. Lowry with a three. No, that's nothing but air on that one. Gafford out there to Anthony Davis. Corner three. But, corner three. Klay Thompson has been a problem. Klay Thompson's been great in this game. He's got 12 right now. He looks like he's itching for 25. Oh, it's another turnover. What are we doing? That time, Cooper Flag gets it. And the Jazz are messing up right now. They are messing up. Walter with a three. Oh, that's nice. Walter because Walter Clayton Jr. is playing real good right now. Ryan Nembhard getting a layup there on the other end. But the Jazz have to continue with that pressure. They were up by 14. Now they're only up by 8. 56-48. But they do have a chance to get this to 10. Keontae George there driving. Lead back up by 10, 58-48. All right, Cooper Flag now with the ball. Oh, Cooper Flag there looking. He's learning well. Reading the SGA foul baiting book, I see that Cooper Flag. That time they call it on Cody Williams. And Cody, how many fouls does Cody have? I'm pretty sure he's got at least one. All right, Cooper makes the first one. Jazz only up by 9 right now. And he's going to take the second one in a moment. I'm just going to see how much fouls does Cody Williams has. Oh, he only has one. I thought he had 2. I don't know. Why do I think he had 2? Okay. Cooper Flag hits both of them. We have to watch out right now. All right. Isaiah Collier's come back into the game. And it looks like, again, they're going to use the Isaiah Keontae George partnership. Both of them working in tandem nicely. Oh, that's a nice Isaiah find a nice open Bryce Sensabaugh, but Sensabaugh doesn't drain it. Oh, that's too easy. Come on, Bryce. Come on, Bryce. Like you've got to follow your guy through. Oh, defensively, we just crumble like a stack of cards. All right, Keontae George there with a 3. That shot wasn't needed. That shot was not needed. Jazz up by 6. Not playing really well right now. Conceding too many. All right, Max Christie out there to Cooper Flag. To Ryan Nemhart. Ryan Nemhart with a 2. Davis gets the tap in. And he's going to go to the line to shoot 1. That's crazy. And that lead that the Jazz have is basically eroded away. Like that's not that's not what you want with 12 seconds. Like a minute and a half ago, like we were up by 10. And within that time, that lead has gone from 10 to 3. Come on now, hold the ball now. Like, guys, like it's okay for you to get a layup. All right. I think they call a foul on Najee Marshall. Yeah, they do. I think it's gonna be side out though. All right, Isaiah Collier there. Inbound pass, 4.5 seconds. What are we doing? What are we doing? Turnover. Come on. Now they bring back in Klay Thompson, of course, because you know what they're going for. They're going for a 3. Because they get a 3 and it's basically dead on even. 4.5 seconds. Dallas 55, Utah Jazz 58. Anthony Davis, it's a steal by the Jazz. Keontae George there, trying to shoot a 3. Doesn't get it, but that's fine. Jazz at least still go up at the half, 55 to 58. I do not like the way how they ended that half. And when you look at it, the Jazz actually lose that second quarter by 2, 26 to 24 in favor of the Dallas Mavericks. In my opinion, I don't think that like the Jazz scored 24. Like they really should have had more like 34. They should have had like the same amount that they got in the first quarter. Nevertheless, at least we're in the lead. But let's take a look at some of the individual performances. I haven't looked at any player scores and how players have been playing, so this will be quite fun. Give me one sec. Okay, let me change my layout, share my screen, then we'll do this properly. All right, this is what it looks like for the Dallas Mavericks here so far. Best player Cooper Flag, or in terms of at least best plus minus. That is mainly because they are kind of playing him at point guard and small forward sometimes. So when he goes up against Keontae, like Keontae does struggle, like just facts. Like he is struggling with that. But besides that, like I have to say, Cooper Flag's been great. Like him and Anthony Davis have been some of the best offensive players for the Dallas Mavericks. Like he's been one of the key difference makers for their team. 5 and 9 from field. I didn't even realize he was 5 and 9. 50% from three, hit both his free throws, 5 rebounds already, 1 assist, no turnovers. Like it's really good. I thought Anthony Davis was pretty good as well. He's 6 of 14. He's just below 50%. And I thought Clay Thompson, he's been super clinical. 50% from three, 50% from the field, 12 points in 16 minutes. Like that's what you want. Defensively, though, like that's been a bit meh. But like you get this guy to shoot an open three, and he's just so he's been great. Like he's been the along with him and Cooper Flag and Anthony Davis, those three have been the Dallas Mavericks' best players so far this game. I like what Nemhart's doing. Like let's not forget about him. And I thought Max Christie has been pretty decent there as well. Now for the Utah Jazz, like the eye test is going to tell me Lowry for sure, and that's what we see here. 50% from the field. This 3-point shot isn't great, but like I like what Lowry's doing. I like what Cody's doing. I like what Walter Clayton is doing. Where's Walt? Walt's here. Like 9 points in 8 minutes, 50% from the field. 60% from three. Like that is phenomenal by Walter Clayton Jr. And I would say him, Lowry, and uh, you know what? I'm gonna say Cody. Yeah, I'm gonna say Cody for me have like really impressed me, and Keontae George impressed me as well. Let me like not like not include him. It's just that maybe it's to do with an expectation in comparison to like result. Like I think Keontae, at least on the points wise, should have done better. I didn't like some of his shot selections as well, and the 0 from 3 thing I think is a problem. Um, but I was impressed by Cody, and that's because what I expect from Cody is really low. And then Walt, again, I keep being impressed by Walt every time I see him. So I really like what Walt is bringing, and I definitely think that we're gonna get him closing this game at some point. I think like Arges mentioned earlier on in that second quarter, to see Walt and Keontae here at the 1 and the 2. Of course, in the future we're gonna get Ace Bailey at the 3, Lowry at the 4, and Walker at the 5. I think that's the future, and I think so far Walt is he's performed exactly like what you want him to. So yeah, so that's my thoughts on the game there so far. Yeah, I'm going to look forward to the second quarter. For now, I'm going to go take a break. I do need a break. But yeah, leave your comments below if you think of something that you want to say or your thoughts on the game, and then we'll take it there from there. But yeah, I will be right back. Okay, we are back. Jazz ball now. Cody Williams gets another bucket. He gets a layup there. Jazz up by 5. Hope everybody enjoyed their halftime. I know I did. I've got some nice classic cake and ice cream here. When I'm on the next break, I will devour that. Oh, that's a 3 there by Najee Marshall. All right, it is Jazz ball now. Keontae George passes to Lowry, back to Key. He does have Anthony Davis that's on him. You can see that they're playing some zone defense. Lowry with a miss. Good defense there by the Dallas Mavericks. You could see exactly how they wanted to set up defensively. Bryson Sabata has got to do better on that defense there, man. Like Max Christie is there with an open 3. As a matter of fact, I got to show everybody love that hits a 3. All right, Daniel Gafford. Keontae there getting the bucket, but good defense there by Daniel Gafford on that play. Cooper Flag now has the ball. He does have Key that's on him. Oh, there is a miss though by Cooper Flag, a rare miss by him. All right, Lowry marking in there. Kevin Love with a 3. Kevin Love drops a 3. There we go, K Love. All right, Max Christie with the ball. He's passed it to Anthony Davis. Davis there with a reverse layup. Nice one there by Anthony Davis. He's actually looking good. Very in shape, Anthony Davis. Just from a basketball perspective, Anthony Davis, you hope he's able to kind of maintain it. Well, it looks like there's a timeout by Utah, and I'm sure they're probably wondering, like, hey, how can we make sure that we go about and get this game? That's probably what they're wondering right now. All right. Game is on break. I will be right back. I just have to finish eating my dessert. Um, yeah, don't judge me. Please. Don't judge me. Okay, let's do this. All right, Jazz lose the ball on that play. Oh, never mind. Dallas lose the ball now on that breakaway. Courtesy of Daniel Gafford. All right, Cody Williams with the inbound pass there to Keontae. Keontae's going to bring it up. Screen set by Cody to Bryce. Find some space. Jazz not doing well on that play. Cody's got Cooper Flag. Bryce there got Najee Marshall. Najee there with a floater. We're all level 65 to 65. And Keontae George passes it to, brilliant block there. I think they call it a foul on Cooper Flag. And Lowry's going to go to the line, but good defense there by Cooper Flag. Holy crap. Look at that, showing the highlights now. Lowry goes up. Yeah, but Cooper gets all hands, like a little bit of the ball, but he gets most of the hand. But nice defense there by the young rook. Lowry's going to the line to shoot two. He hits the first one in. Yeah, Jazz are at 66. They missed that one. Jazz 66, Dallas Mavericks 65. Cooper Flag has got the ball now. He passes it out. I thought that was going to be a steal by Keontae George. Keontae George just knocking it out of bounds. Probably just got there a little bit too late. All right, Mavs ball now. Cooper Flag has got it. Cody's on him. It's a switch. No, it isn't. Cody's got him. Cooper Flag there. Giving the Dallas Mavericks take the lead 67 to 65. That's right. 6-7 to 66. Oh, it's still going to be Jazz ball. Ball goes out of bounds, but comes off Max Christie. All right. Keontae's got it. Passes to Lowry to Kevin Love. Back to Keontae. Keontae there. Drives. Keontae there, and it's a foul. Keontae's going to go to the line to shoot two at the very least. One thing I'll say about Keontae George, he's very good at free throws. I believe he's still at about 90% from the free throw line this season. Looks like, is it a foul? All right, Keontae to the line to shoot two. While he's shooting, I'm going to be eating. Keontae misses the first one. Like, that's a rare miss. Like, come on, Key. You're better than that, my friend. Well, this was good. All right. Keontae gets it. Now we're both at 6-7 each. 67 for the Dallas Mavericks, 67 for the Utah Jazz. And not anymore. Dallas take the lead again. Now it's 69 to 67. Get your minds out the gutter, people. Kevin Love there with a miss. Lowry gets it. We're now 69 each. I know that didn't come out right, but that's where we are. 69 for the Mavs, 69 for the Jazz. And Cooper Flag puts it out to Anthony Davis. He's going to go for three. No. Comes it inside. Hits a mid-range. This game is going to be close. And I think this is the last game of the night as well. I don't think there's another game going on right now. Oh, Lowry there with a nice spin move. Nice one there by Larry Markkinen. They're giving the Jazz couple of points with a nice mid-range shot. Lowry there with 20 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks. He's been very good for the Jazz. His all-round game has been fantastic for the Jazz. 3 by Anthony Davis, but it's a miss. Kevin Love gets it. Pass it quick to Lowry. Lowry's going to ease up. Keontae, please don't lose it. Kevin Love with a 3. That's a missed 3. And Cooper Fly gets the rebound. It's a 3 by the Mavs. And that one. Mavs now up by 3. All right, Keontae George there with a layup. Getting the Jazz into this 73-74. Keontae George only there with 12 points for the whole game. It's a 3 by Najee Marshall. It's a miss. And Keontae George gets the rebound. All right, Keontae brings it up. Can we get Keontae to give us at least 25 this game? What is Bryce doing? Oh, nice recovery there by Keontae George. Like, Bryce has definitely got to wake up. Like, he does not look like he's all in tune. And on the other end, Cooper Flag there gets a floater. He's been really good in this game, Cooper Flag. I mean, I talked about it at halftime, but what a player. Cody out there to Lowry. Nice pass there by Cody. Lowry Marketing giving the Jazz a 3. Good game by Cody Williams. Maybe we found an answer. Maybe Cody Williams could become our legit small forward option. Cody quickly passes it to Bryce, and Bryce gets a layup. Nice in traffic. Do they call anything on it? I don't think they call anything on it. Oh, there's no contact there, Bryce. There's no contact there. Cooper Flag just, as he closed down, he closed down a lot of space, which meant that Bryce had to alter the way in which he took his shot, which is fine. But there was no contact there. Or if there was very little. Nevertheless, game is on break. I'm liking where the Jazz are right now. Jazz right now at 80. They're up by 4. They are winning the second quarter. We got 4.5 minutes to go, and this is what we want. Like, the only thing I'd say is the Jazz really gotta work on their 3-point shooting. I mean, in the summer, we'll sort all of this out, but yeah, there's I need to put out a video on potential trades for the Jazz because, we've got things we need to sort out. We really do. But I will be right back, and then we'll kind of take it from there. Be no longer than a couple of minutes. All right, we are back. And the game has started. So we got a couple of changes there. Ryan Nemhart is in the game, probably to give Cooper Flag a break from playing the point guard position. Ryan Nemhart there with a midi, but he misses and looks like there's a foul. Who are they calling it on? Are they calling it on? Is it on Sensabaugh or Filipowski? Filipowski's also in the game as well. Jazz of the world. Good defense there by the Jazz right there with that zone defense. Like I could see the shape perfectly. That's what we want. All right, Bryce Sensabaugh there with an open three. That is not a good one. Bryce has lost his 3-point shot. And I don't know what he can do to find it. I like maybe he's got a tracking device on it or something, because like he really needs to go and get it back. Like really, really does. Because I don't like what I see. All right, Max Christie there getting a bucket. Lead's been reduced again. Jazz only got a lead of 2. Now Isaiah Collier is in the game. Kyle Anderson is also in the game as well. All right, slow-mo there trying to set things up. Pass it to Zay. Zay there out to Bryce. Bryce with a 3. Bryce there with another miss. And Bryce is cold as ice at shooting the 3 ball. I don't know what is going on. Bryce looks like how he was in his first year at shooting the 3. I don't know what's happening, because right now they are kind of setting up plays to get the ball to Bryce. And I'm just like, what are we doing? All right, Filipowski tries there to get a floater. Kyle Anderson. Oh, it's a block there by Anthony Davis on Kyle Anderson. Ryan Nemhart puts it out, passes it to Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis gets an easy dunk. And AD gives the Dallas Mavericks the lead, 82-80, making it real easy for them. Oh, it's a miss by Filipowski on the other end. Oh, Isaiah Collier doing well on that one, getting the steal, and slow-mo there gets a layup. And it's 82-82. Oh, I think it's a turnover by Dallas now. Yeah, it looks like it's a turnover by the Dallas Mavericks. All right, Keontae George gets the ball from the inbound pass. See, this is a play right now that we could turn into something. Get this lead back. Right now, it's all level, 82-82. Keontae George. Filipowski with a 3. Filipowski drains a 3. There we go. All right, Cooper Flag there with the ball. He's back into the game. He brings the ball up. I think after that mistake by Ryan Nemhart, they bring Cooper Flag back in. And as I speak, Klay Thompson is back in the game. 85-85. Oh, Isaiah misses with the layup. Cooper Flag gets the rebound. Oh, wow. And what an alley-oop there between Ryan Nemhart and Cooper Flag. Wow, the Nemhart Flag combo. That was nice, because it looked like Ryan Nemhart was going for the floater, but he doesn't, and he sets it up for Flag to get the dunk. Klay Thompson with 3. Oh, we got to stop him from shooting open threes. Isaiah's got to watch out. Filipowski. He's got to watch out. Oh, Filipowski with a turnover. Come on, guys. Take care of the ball. What are we doing? And Klay Thompson going to drive. Oh, literally, just as what Thurl Bailey said, the Jazz are giving up away points through turnovers. Like, just through turnovers alone. And we know Klay Thompson is going to bury these free throws. Like that's the one guy that like he does not miss free throws like that. Dallas up by 3, 88-85. And Klay Thompson buries the second one, 89-85. Mavs up by 4. We got 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Shout out to the 4 people that is watching the stream. Much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Does help the channel out, especially long term. In the short term, definitely like the stream, and that will help YouTube push it out to more viewers. But it's a 3. We haven't seen him since the second quarter, which is great. All right, Ryan Nemhart there to Klay Thompson. Slow-mo again, gets a steal off of Klay Thompson, and that's a foul. That's a foul by Cooper Flag. I think they're going to call side out, but Kyle Anderson saying that like he got it off. He got it off. Maybe not quite in time. I like that. Those long, gangly octopus arms, almost like Cody, able just to really wrap his arm around the player to be able to get the ball. All right, this side out. Jazz ball, and Larry has the ball now. Larry marking there, shoots over Max Christie, doesn't get it though. All right, Dallas Mavericks leading right now, 89-88. And that's the end of the third quarter. Jazz put in a really good play in those last couple of minutes, but I still would have expected the Jazz to be up. You know, that third quarter they lost. That time they lost 34-30. We have to go out there and win the second quarter. Sorry, the fourth quarter. You know, we won the first, lost the second, lost the third, and we have to go win the fourth. It's just really as simple as that, or else we're going to get a loss in this game. That's just what it is. So, whilst the game's on break, I thought I will take a look at what Twitter is saying because I love Twitter. And you know what? If you haven't followed me on Twitter, follow me on @hoopslytics on Twitter, also known as X, but I will forever call it Twitter because that's what it is. So let me check out and see what Twitter is saying on this game because, all right, perfect. All right, we got some videos of Utah Jazz, putting some videos, the NBA, Dallas Mavericks, blah, blah, blah. All right, and Andy Lawson, he is a Jazz beat writer this season. He talks about Jazz are up 58-55. This is a while. This is like 40 minutes ago on the Mavs. Another good defensive half from the Jazz. They've really bounced back since that ugly game in Portland. If you didn't watch the game against Portland, it was awful. Probably the worst I've seen the Jazz this season, especially when it's against a team like Portland, who I put on a similar type of level to them, and it just wasn't the Jazz's day that day. So I completely agree with Andy Lawson on that one. What else have we got? We got more videos from both Oh, Andy Lawson again says it's a good point. You know what? Never mind. No. I don't want to hear about the Utah Mammoth. We're here for basketball, not hockey. And that's kind of it. That is all anybody else is saying in this game. This is the last game for today. All right. Fourth quarter started. Ryan Nemhart's got the ball. Oh, it looks like it's a turnover, courtesy of Caleb Martin. Some good play by the Jazz, forcing the turnover on that play. I like that. And Isaiah Colley's got the ball. Isaiah has got to work his magic. Either turn the Jets on and go. He's turning the Jets on. They're stopping him from really getting into the paint. And that's a foul, but if they call it travel, Isaiah, what the... Come on, Zay. Come on, Zay. No, Zay, you should have taken a shot long before then. Long before then, mate. Like, come on. You panicked and you traveled. Oh, Klay Thompson there with a little three. He drains a three. Like, guys. Of the Splash Brothers shoot open threes at the top of the key. No way. And you let Klay Thompson out there shoot an open three shot at the top of the key. Three by Walter Clayton. No, it's a miss. Walter Clayton, I still believe, is around like 75% from three, I believe. No, not quite. He's 4 out of 7 from three. So he's about 70% from the 3-point line, roughly. All right, Jazz ball. Isaiah's got it. Top of the key. Screen set by Lowry. Isaiah goes around the screen. Isaiah takes a three. Isaiah drains a three. That's what I like to see. Well done, Isaiah. Jazz down by 1, 92 to 91. Cooper Flag has the ball right now. Cooper Flag drives. He drives. Step back. No. And Slow-Mo has the ball now. Slow-Mo, is he going to set things up there? He's calling for it. Walter Clayton, there we go. Kevin Love with an open three. Kevin Love with a miss. And Cooper Flag's going to get another bite at the cherry. Cooper Flag there with a three. Cooper Flag hits a three. He must have at least 30. Cooper Flag. Does he? No, he's got 23, but he is the highest Dallas Mavericks player right now in terms of points. All right, screen set by Lowry. Isaiah goes round. Isaiah there sets things up for Kevin Love, and I think Kevin Love gets fouled. He's going to go to the line. Nice one there, Zay. Good play by Isaiah. You know what, Isaiah? You made up for what I call the cock up earlier on with that shot and not taking care of the ball. That was a nice play there, Isaiah. And Kevin Love is going to go to the line to shoot one. All right. Kevin Love there gets the bucket. And Kevin Love, as a matter of fact, Kevin Love has a double-double. He deserves a round of applause. He's at 10 and 10. 10 points, 10 rebounds. Jazz get another bucket. Jazz take the lead. That's what I like to see.
Oh,
there
yeah.
We go. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, never mind. Jazz concede. Jazz still down by 1, 97 to 96 now. Walter Clayton with an open three. That wasn't a good one. Walt misses on that one. All right, we got 8 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Cooper Flag has the ball now. Cooper Flag passing it. Oh, no. Klay Thompson there. Oh, that's a foul on Cooper Flag. from behind by Walt. And Cooper Flag is going to go to the line. I completely understand why he did it, though, Walt. That was probably not the play. All right, he makes the first one. Cooper Flag. Mavs up by 2. Again, I've been saying it all season, man. Like the guys that got drafted ahead of Ace Bailey, like they don't play like rookies. They don't look like rookies. Like they're just really good. Like Cooper Flag's a rookie, and he looks like a third-year player. Oh, it's a miss. Not one by Cooper Flag, but like I'm saying before, like Cooper Flag just does he's really good. Like really, really good. Like he does a bit of everything. Like I definitely could see the Scottie Pippen comparisons if Scottie Pippen played in today's day and age. You know, really good player. Jazz get another bucket, and the game is all level 98-98. All right, Klay Thompson with a 3. Oh, that's a miss. Oh, that's a good miss. That's a good miss that favors the Jazz because Klay Thompson's been really good this game. Like he looks like I don't know how many points that he's on right now, Klay Thompson, but if he isn't close to 25 right now, I'd be surprised. Bryce Sensabaugh with a mid range, he finally gets a bucket. Bryce Sensabaugh and the Jazz hit the 100-point mark with 7.5 minutes to go. All right, Anthony Davis there with the ball. He does have slow modus on him. We got to watch out. Oh, Cooper Flag getting past the screen. Great screen there by Bryce. And they call an offensive foul on Cooper Flag. Great screen there by Bryce. Bryce literally stood up like 2 toothpicks standing next to one another. Gets the offensive foul. Oh, it's going to be a challenge by Jason Kidd. J Kidd going for the challenge. Where's my sound effect for that? I think I downloaded a new sound effect for that one. Do I have one? No, I don't. I was looking for that one for a challenge one. But yeah, it's going to be a challenge, and then we will see how it goes. I did have a new one. I did have a referee whistle. Yeah, challenge. Let's see what we do. But all right, game is on break. Before I go look at stats and what players are doing, like let me go back to see what Twitter's saying, see if there's any changes. Hmm. No, there is no changes. No. There's no changes. Okay. Klay Thompson. So Klay has 20 points. Not surprised at all. Like he's been really, really good, Klay Thompson. Again, he's still 50% from the field, 50% from 3, hit all his free throws, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. He's got 3 turnovers though. That's probably why he has a -1 plus minus. But he's been great. He's been great. He's been the best player coming up off of their bench. Uh, oh my God, D'Angelo Russell is on their bench and he's not getting any minutes. Wow, that's sad. That's real sad. And I forgot they had Jaden Hardy out there. Jaden Hardy's also another good player. But it's really Cooper Flag, Anthony Davis, and Klay Thompson. They're the ones. And then the guys out there that are contributing is like Max Christie, Ryan Nemhart's great. Like they're the one causing like, value, but maybe you don't see it on the box score so much. Except for when you look at the plus. I think Ryan Nemhart is the best plus minus with a plus 13. Similar to like Walter Clayton and Kevin Love. Like Walter Clayton's got the second best plus minus with plus 10, and Kevin Love has the best plus minus with plus 13 for the Jazz. But overall, like, good game. Good game. All right. Game's back on right now after the break. They challenge it, but they lose, and it's still going to be Jazz basketball. Jazz missed there with that layup, but it is going to be Mavs ball. Zeke Naji's got the ball now. Ryan Nemhart gets it. Ryan Nemhart trying to orchestrate stuff. Screen set by Klay. Ryan Nemhart has the ball right now. Is he going to go for a step back three? No, he doesn't. He goes for a step back two, and he drains it. Nice one there for Ryan Nemhart. He's played really well in this game, and we will look at the kind of final numbers. I won't look at any more numbers for the rest of this game, and then I'll talk about just how the players have done at the end of the game. Larry Market in there trying to shoot it for a three. He gets nothing but rim on that shot. And then the Mavs get the rebound. All right, Nemhart out there too. That looks like Max Christie back to Nemhart. Lowry's on Nemhart though. Najee there with a bucket. He gets one there over Walter Clayton. Kyrie on the bench. Kyrie Irving right there doing some almost like fan coaching with the guys. We'll probably end up seeing Kyrie Irving. It's January? Another couple of months. Lowry would have opened three. That is not a shot. Come on, guys. No silly shots. We got 5 minutes, 35 seconds to go. All right, Ryan Nemhart with the ball. They blow the whistle. They call a foul on Keontae George. Keontae. That's what you get, Keontae. You got a whistle. I give you a whistle. But it's going to be side out, which is good. Yeah, we don't want Anthony Davis shooting. Like he's pretty good at free throws. All right, Cooper Flag there with a long two. Cooper Flag drains it. Damn, Cooper Flag is too good. 26 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals. Yeah. Yeah. Guy, he just does a bit of everything. Whatever you need him to do. All right. Speaking of the Cooper Flag, he does the ball right now. Keontae George is on it. Oh, that's an offensive foul, ref. Oh, Max Christie there with a three. And we got to be fair. Dallas Mavericks up by 7, 107 to 100. Jazz haven't scored since Bryce Sensabaugh hit that three. Keontae with a three. Keontae drains a three. Jazz now down by 4, but it's Dallas's ball. Ryan Nemhart's got the ball. Keontae George there with 17 points. He's quite far away from sort of. He's in the realm of his average for this season, Keontae, but he's got to do more. He's got to get more shots. Keontae, they're showing the replays of Keontae's three. All right, it is side out. Cooper Flag there with a three. Oh my God! Oh my God. Cooper Flag drains a 3 with 0.5 of a second. Oh my, like, how many more times must I glaze this guy, Cooper Flag? Like, whoa. Wow. Cooper Flag is just getting better and better and better. Like, he looks better from the last time that we faced him. And the last time we faced him, like, we beat the Dallas Mavericks, but he had 41, which was the first time a rookie had scored 41 in their rookie season since LeBron, I believe. Well, I think they might rule off that shot. They might rule it off. But we'll have to see. We will have to see. I'm going to take a quick break and then I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. But we have an answer. They take away the 3 from Cooper Flag, but boy, the fact that he was able to even get that shot off and not just get it off, but get it in, that was frightening, man. If you are still down on Cooper Flag, dude, like, this kid's a monster. Like, he's the real deal. All right, he does have the ball right now, though. Bryce Sensabaugh is on him, though. Bryce has got to do something. All right, there's the switch. Cooper Flag there with a shot. He does miss, though. Bryce brings the ball up. Bryce out there passing it to Lowry. Lowry there with the reverse layup. And AD is complaining right now. Did he get hit in the eye? I know he's got dodgy eyes. Or did he get hit with a finger? At least it's not a thumb. Next thing you know, Jalen Brunson will be around somewhere. Well, it's a 3. It's a miss there by Najee Marshall. Lowry there gets a layup. Jazz take the lead, and we got 2 minutes to go. And the Jazz take a lead in this game. This is really good. This is really, really good by the Jazz to take the lead. This is ridiculous on this last play. So Anthony Davis, he gets hurt, and immediately, instead of dealing with the contact and looking at his injury later on, he just is like, ow, 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 and lets Lowry get the dunk. Now I ain't complaining, but I'm just like, that's a weird one. It's like, bro, like this isn't like you got blood spooling out of your fingers. Like, it's like, come on. All right, they're doing a little highlights there. Cody Williams, he's got 8 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Yeah, Cody's been pretty good. I'd like Cody to have a couple of more points. I mean, I don't. I'll take a look at it afterwards. Yeah. We got just under 2 minutes to go. Cooper Flag has got the ball now. Jazz really want the win. Najee Marshall, it's a miss. And then Sensabaugh gets the rebound. And the Jazz, I want the Jazz to win this game. It's a 3 by Bryce. Oh my God, Bryce hits a 3. There is a God. There is a God. Bryce hits a 3. Jazz up by 5. Jazz are going to watch out. That's too easy. Oh, it's a miss. It's a miss by Najee Marshall. Now, Walter Clayton fouls him, but hey, at least it's not a 3-point shot. You know, if Najee Marshall could miss one of those free throws, that would be great. That would be great if he did that. All right. Najee Marshall makes the first one. Ideally, we want him to miss the second one. I think everybody in this game is pretty low on personal fouls, so like I don't. Oh, it's a miss. That's a great one. That's a great foul. Well done, Walter Clayton Jr. You definitely deserve a round of applause for Clayton for that foul in that last play. Oh, and then on the other end, Lowry misses with a shot. That is not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted at all. We got 56 seconds to go, people. This game is winding down. The Jazz didn't score on the last possession that they have. And right now, they're down by 4. We got to watch out for Cooper Flag. Bryce Sensabaugh there gets the steal. Bryce Sensabaugh there gets the layup. That makes up for the Lowry marketing layup there. Max Christie's got the ball. It's a 3. Oh my God, is that Klay Thompson? That is one half of the splash, brother. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, where's my mega horn like that? No, we got to respect that kind of talent. Step back 2 by Keontae. Keontae George with a step back 2. That's great. That is great. The Jazz are going to get a win. They're showing pictures of Ace Bailey there. All the fans there are super happy. Jazz are up by 5 with 28 seconds to go. Nice play there, but they're showing some of the last couple of plays there. Keontae George doing really well with the handles. Puts a little spin move on Cooper Flag and then gets the step back too. That was nice. Nice by Keontae and nice by Bryce Sensabaugh on the last couple of plays ago. All right. They are showing the timeout. 28 seconds to go. And Will Hardy coaching his boys. Walter Clayton Jr., Larry Markin, and Keontae George. Bryce Sensabaugh. And I think it's Kyle Anderson. Yeah, and Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson, great for the rebounding and good for steals. All right. The Jazz still have 2 timeouts and 1 challenge if necessary. They might need that challenge later on. All right. Inbound pass for Dallas. They get it to Clay. Jazz have to watch out. Do not foul Clay on the 3. All right. It's a miss. Oh, Cooper Fly gets the ball back. Oh, it's a steal by Walter Clayton. I think the game is over. Oh, but they foul Walt. They foul Walt with 10 seconds to go. Walter Clayton with the interception. That's fine. That is fine. And then Walter Clayton is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Nice one there. Cooper Flag trying to get it in the corner to Max Christie for the corner 3. But Walter Clayton reading the pass really, really well. And as long as they don't mess this up, all right, it comes back to Lowry. And they foul Lowry Markin, and Lowry's going to go to the line. Both teams are in the bonus right now. Jazz are up by 5, and it looks like the Jazz are going to get the win. All right, Lowry to the line to shoot. Oh my God, he missed the first one. He misses the first one. Come on now, Jazz. Come on. Come on now. Oh my God, he missed both of them. What the hell? All right, we got 4 seconds. I think it's over. It's a 3 by Najee Marshall. Oh my God, he hits a 3. Marshall hits a 3. Game's over though. 114 to 116 to Jazz. Very, very close game. Very, very close game there. Jazz got the win, which is nice to have. We definitely wanted. Well, I know I wanted to win. I know there's a ton of Utah Jazz fans out there that wanted to tank, and I'm just not with them with that. But I wanted to get the win. It feels great when you win, and when you win by working hard. Let's get back to the real deal when we say winning matters. They're going to talk to Bryce Sensabaugh there with that last play. That steal there by Bryce after the Lowry miss, and then he gets the bucket. That was kind of key, and obviously the Keontae George last shot there as well. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Let's take a look at the box scores though, and we can start wrapping up the stream. All right. So I'm looking now at Dallas Mavericks. Oh, hold on. I need to share this with you guys. All right, let me share the screen. We're gonna do this. All right, have I got everything? You guys should be able to see everything now. Okay. All right. Dallas Mavericks now. I thought played really, really well. There were a few kind of standout players, and I've kind of talked about them all game long. And if you've been there for the stream all game long, you'd be able to tell who exactly is it that I'm talking about. So the guy that we really got to talk about, Cooper Flag. He's a rookie and he's playing as though like he's a fourth year player. Like he just has it. Like 10 out of 18 from the field. So over 50% from the field. Over 50% from three. 75% from the free throw line, 10 rebounds. He finishes the game with a double-double, 8 assists, only three turnovers isn't great, but he has 3 steals to go with it and a block. This guy, Cooper Flag, is the Swiss Army knife of a player. He's capable of doing everything. You see the same way how people talk about LeBron is capable of doing everything, which he is. That is what Cooper Flag is showing right now. I've been super impressed by Cooper Flag. And when I compare the fact that how he played against the Jazz the last time against this time, even though he scored less this game, I still think that what he's done today, like I still think is better. He's way more efficient. Really, really good play there by Cooper Flag. Really good. Super impressed by him. The other one is the former Splash brother, Clay Thompson. Fantastic by Clay Thompson. Again, another efficiency. Like he still got it. Like he still got it. 29 minutes Clay Thompson played, 23 points, well, over 50% from the field, over 50% from three, hit all his free throws, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. You know, if this Dallas Mavericks team were better, like someone like Clay Thompson should be starting. Like he's was really good in this game, especially earlier on. Like, wow, Mr. Consistent gone to bed. And then the other one was Anthony Davis. He played 35 minutes. Like for the most part, he stayed healthy. Again, he's another one that was 50% from the field. Didn't hit any of his 3-point shots, and he only took 2 of them. But nevertheless, only had 1 free throw. And he also ended the game with a double-double with 4 assists, though, and only 2 turnovers, but with a steal and with a block. And he was excellent in this game as well. And just they have three really good, outstanding players. The Dallas Mavericks. One of them was off the bench in Clay Thompson, and then they just had some nice pieces that was around them. Najee Marshall was great. Max Christie was great. Ryan Nemhart was great. If they could fill that out with, like, I know they had Brandon Williams there and Caleb Martin, but if they could fill that out with other players, like I'm surprised we didn't see D'Angelo Russell. Oh wow, like it's crazy. Like Da isn't playing. Like that's mad. But it is what it is. But those are my thoughts on the Dallas Mavericks. Now for the Utah Jazz, that was a great game. Larry Marketing, first of all, was the best player for the Jazz. Like most consistent one when it came to points. 40 minutes, like he played a ton of minutes. Like this is where you're like, hey, are the Jazz tanking? Like, no, we're not. Like the Jazz are trying to win every game. But I do feel like sometimes they pick and choose which games that they want to tank. And I do feel like sometimes when you might think that it's a semi tank, it's because they really want to give other players a chance to kind of play and, get some minutes on the court. And that's what we see. Like Cody Williams played 22 minutes. I thought he had a pretty good game. 8 points, 80% from the field. Took 1 3, but wasn't that great. But 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, no turnovers. Cody Williams was just a safe pair of hands. And even though a lot of time he doesn't self create Cody Williams, I just think his overall performance is just like very good for the overall performance of the team. Gave good defense as well, which is what you want. Just really nice there from Cody Williams. Um, Thought Bryce Sensabaugh there was really good. He was 2 out of 6 from that 3-point shot. So not quite at like 40%, but probably more at like 35, 36% from three, which is decent. And he got 14 points in 30 minutes, which is what you want. And like I thought he had a pretty good solid game. Uh Bryce Sensabaugh. I want Bryce to kind of keep this up because I think for his performance this season, definitely lots of highs and lows, lots of ups and downs. But I want to see more from him. And then Walter Clayton Jr., I thought also had a great game as well. 21 minutes, 12 points, 40% from the field, 45% from three. One of our best players, one of our most consistent players in Walter Clayton Jr. And that's what I really liked about his game today. And the way how him and Keontae George play, really liked as well. Again, I want to see that chemistry continue. I know Arjis said the same thing as well. Just really seeing the way how their natural game plays. I think the more time that they get on the court, the better, the more that we're going to see that from those two. And then finally, I got to give the old war dog, the old vet Kevin Love some love as well. 24 minutes, 10 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, no turnovers. Again, really good. Wasn't that efficient there, but loved what he was able to give. So those are my thoughts on the game. Lowry is probably the Jazz's best player, and I'm going to give it to Cooper Flag for the Dallas Mavericks. So yeah, so those are my thoughts on the game. I think everybody, well, no, actually, we still got a ton of people here. So I see that there are 5 people there, still 4 people that are watching the stream. Thank you very much for watching the stream. Really appreciate it. Definitely, if you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe to the channel. It does help the channel out, helps to grow the channel long term. If you did like the stream, definitely like it. It does help at least the video just for this one thing. And if you do like watch along content, this is something I do on a regular basis, particularly for Utah Jazz games. I will be doing them for most Utah Jazz games this season. There's a few more coming up next week that I won't be able to do. I think the one next week, Thursday, against the Timberwolves, I'm not going to be able to do. But for the most part, most of them I do have on our hands. So I just want to say thank you very much for everybody that has watched. And yeah, your support going forward really would help myself and help the channel out. So I'd really appreciate that. But is there anybody else there that's watching? Like, leave your thoughts about the game. Like, I've given my thoughts. But yeah, I want to hear what people got to say. I give you guys a little while, probably about 5 seconds, and if I don't hear anything, then I will wind down the stream, and we'll keep it moving. And then I'll see you guys on Saturday. Speak now or forever hold your peace to the 6 people that are watching. Well, it looks like nobody's going to put anything in the chat. So I'm assuming everybody's happy with my thoughts and opinions about the game. And I think that, my thoughts and opinions of the game are pretty valid. So I'm going to go check out this press conference right now that Will Hardy's about to have, and he's going to give his thoughts on. And yeah, I will speak to you guys on Saturday when we face up against the Charlotte Hornets. We will see the return of Colin Sexton, and we get to see another matchup against another one of the NBA's top rookies and Con Knipple. And I think he probably is favorite now for the Rookie of the Year. But we'll have to see because Cooper Flag was damn sure amazing in this game. So yeah, we'll have to see. But thank you very much for everybody for watching. Please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see